We are live. Hey, hey. I am so
Yay!
excited, you guys. It is another episode of Real Clients, Real Results. And I have been featuring Danica this week, and I am so excited to introduce you. Some of you may have heard her story. We did a little Facebook Live, like a couple of months back,
Yep.
where we shared a little bit about your story. So if you caught her story before, awesome. If you haven't, you guys are in for a special freaking treat. So this woman is just a light in my life. She is like my sister from another mister. And it has been so fun watching her transform. And basically, Danica, for this, all of this whole thing started for you when you were a teenager, didn't it?
Yes, it did. When I was
Okay.
13.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I was 13 years old, I already knew that I wanted to be a famous singer. I already had my plans laid out. I was just living my little life as we do when we're young. And my bestie that we were born in the same family as best friends, parents, etc., um, of 13 years was kidnapped and murdered by a serial killer, Gary Arthur Bishop. And that's his beautiful face right there, little Graham Cunningham. He was literally like my brother, and his whole family is. I still keep in contact with his beautiful family. And, it tore me inside out as a teenager. It takes a little innocent girl, and it literally turned me into an angry I had a little bit of a dark side after that. I have to be honest, because when somebody does something that is so horrific, my mind couldn't wrap around it. And so I just felt a hatred and an anger that I didn't even know existed. And so it kind of catapulted me into this um, almost an addiction rather than a mission to grow up, become a big star, make millions of dollars. And I was going to stop that from happening ever again. I was going to help parents find missing children. I was going to do whatever it took. And somehow through my life, I have not accomplished to the level that I want, but I still have focused on doing a lot of fundraising for children, for sex trafficking, for autistic children, et cetera. So I've done some, but I realized that that was just the beginning of my mission, because I was kind of lost. And I had this big vision and these dreams, but I didn't know how to create what was going to make it real and to really make a difference in my life. And so that's where I kind of went through my world, and here I am now today.
Yeah. And you have this background that says Whisper of the Missing Child. And I
Yes.
know that you talk about how you got pregnant with your daughter at 50 years old. And
Yes.
it was a time in your life when your mom had already passed away. And tell us a little bit about how that beautiful girl is like a whisper of your mom.
Oh, well, my mom raised me up on fairy tales. Literally, the last words out of my mother's mouth was to me and my brother, "You were beautiful fairy children," and I was a pretty good fairy mama, wasn't I? And so I have always believed in love and light and magic and fairy tales. And so I chose to have my baby girl. And when I got pregnant, I literally just said, "Mom, send me my fairy child." And that's actually where her name came from. And she is a light in my life like nothing before. And she absolutely inspires me every single moment of my life to reconnect with that child and to take that pain and the stuff that I went through as a child and rebirth it into something that is truly healing and meaningful, and that I can do in this world to help other people to reconnect and not get lost in the frustration and the chaos and the anger and the just the overwhelmingness of this world and the noise in the world. And so that is where my true mission and my true heart is, because she just sparks that beautiful child inside of me to reconnect. And so that's what my goal is and my mission is in life now.
That's beautiful. Now, let's talk some real talk, right? Like, as a mom, getting pregnant at 50 years old and now having a 3-year-old, tell me about what happened to your body.
Oh, well, I was always on stage as an entertainer. So I was always trim and like, woo, woo, I got this going. In fact, I had a boyfriend that told me when I was in my 40s, "You got a body of an 18-year-old. I like it." And that didn't stay for lack of any other word. Yeah, you can see, I actually, you can even see in that picture, I was 22 pounds over what my normal weight was, because somehow I just got kind of caught in a funk, and I had been gaining weight and I wasn't touring as much. And so when I got pregnant, I was already quite heavy. And so as mothers out there understand, if you're starting off kind of in the red, it's harder to get back into the green. And so after I had her, I fluctuated to 30 pounds over what my normal weight was for quite some time. I finally got it down to 17 pounds ish over what I was, and went down and up and down and up, just that proverbial yo-yo. And I don't know. I was always able to get myself on track, but for some reason, there was just something in me that was stopping it. I always had an excuse. Oh, I'm breastfeeding. I don't want to lose weight because it might stop the milk from coming or whatever. And I truly think I was just caught up in, I want to eat what I want and I want to do what I want and it's easier. And so I got all these great excuses. But then I looked at my baby and I realized, wow, number one, hey, I don't think I'm the only one that's ever felt that way. Maybe, but maybe some of you out there have felt that way. We got our excuses, baby. But I looked at her and I realized, you know what? It doesn't matter what age you have a child at. We never promised tomorrow, number one. But with that said, starting at the age that I did, just do the numbers. She grows up, by the time she's 20, I'm 70. And so look, I just got chills. That's pushing it. By the time she's starting to have kids, get married, do all these things, I've got to get my hiney in shape, be as healthy as I possibly can, because with all my heart and soul, I want to see that happen. And my goal is to dance at her 50th birthday, and I'm going to dance. I'll be 99 years old. And yeah, I was just barely under 50 when I had her, but 99 years old when she turns 50. And I'm going to dance. She's not going to be wiping my behind. She's not going to be taking care of me. And that is where my health mission came in. And that's why I am so thankful every single second of my day that Jess came into my life and gave me this opportunity to change who I am inside and out, and know that that is an absolute possibility now.
That's beautiful. So you are determined not to be a whisper in the life of your daughter. You're going to be up in all that business, being 90 years old and on fire.
Absolutely.
And so your cute little self, how much weight did you lose when you started this program?
Well, my goal was to get down to about 102, but I decided to go a little bit more. For me, I'm tiny. I'm 5 feet. I like to be between 98 and 102, 103 pounds. And so I got down to my 102 and went, nope, I want a couple more. Give me a little leeway. And, I just think that's important because life happens. And every once in a while, I want to buy a bite of chocolate cake. And so,
girl, preach.
Yeah, so, I'm going to have that load of baked potato once in a while, but really, truly, losing that, I lost 20 pounds total.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. And, you are absolutely determined to bring back the whisper of the missing child. And I want you to share a little bit about this beautiful woman. What's going on? Who is this? Tell me more about her.
That's my Stacy. My gosh, she has been really, truly like one of my sisters. Oh my gosh, for 30 years now, somewhere around there. And so basically we grew up together. We went to cosmetology school together. And she's just an absolute beauty, one of the sweetest, kindest hearts in the world. She lived with me when she was pregnant with her son. And wow. So there's so many things I could say about her, but when I first started this journey and decided I was going to coach and really work towards not just my own health, but being an example for my daughter and working with anyone that was ready to change their life and to become healthy and go on that mission with me, Stacy jumped on board, and boy, did she take it to heart. And I have watched her transform. You can see in this picture, she transformed, and I didn't even realize she'd gained weight. I actually asked her to do me a favor and let me practice as I was starting to learn to coach. And she just like, nope, I'm doing it. And there she is. And holy crap. Boom. She has not only lost the weight, she's flat out, making her husband's head spin in circles that he didn't know could spin. She's taking care of her babies and her grandbabies. She's got more energy. She's just beautiful. And then she decided to do the same thing. And now she is coaching. And because it has changed her life so dramatically. And she's become the example and the energy and the beautiful being that she is for herself and her family. She is now changing other people's lives and transforming. And so, my gosh, just this ripple effect of love that you started, my beautiful Jess, in my life, I'm already putting that out there and it's trickling down into the world. And it's just unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I agree.
Yeah.
You know, what's really fun about this is knowing that your heart is to bring back that whisper of the missing child. One thing that I've really noticed about the clients that you work with is that they are all it gives me goosebumps. They're all reconnecting to that joy, to that play, to that inner child that they forgot was there. And so, yes, Whisper of the Missing Child is about reconnecting families. It's about helping prevent horrible things from happening to children. But at the micro level, it's about reawakening the whisper of the child within. And I love that your mission has taken on that extra meaning, because there are so many forms in which a missing child could take. And one thing that Stacy shared with us, and she did give us permission to share this story, is she has this jean skirt. It was jean, right?
It was a brown corduroy skirt.
Corduroy skirt. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corduroy.
Anyway,
what's that?
It was a cute skirt, right? And it belonged
Mini skirt.
to her cousin. It was a mini skirt, and it belonged to her cousin who passed away from cancer. And it was something that was gifted to her. And for her, that mini skirt means the whisper of the cousin that was missing. And that's no longer part of her life. And she had lost 25 pounds in that photo that we shared with you. And she sent us this message, like, I had tears running down my face because she was crying in the voice memo where she said she could fit back into that skirt. And it just made her heart so happy to reconnect to that memory of that beautiful cousin that was a part of her life. And so I just am so inspired.
What I love is that she kept it, because just as a memory, just as a memento, not thinking she'd ever get back into it. So that is what is so cool. And, you know, you're right when you say about reconnecting with the whisper. And, you know, the thing is that we all have a child inside of us that's whispering. And to be honest, some of our children inside are screaming. Some of them are screaming to get out, to reconnect with that healthy, beautiful self that has that energy, that vitality, to play again, to enjoy life, not just be caught up in the chaos of the world and work and responsibility. Sometimes you just have to jump in mud puddles and have food fights and love on each other and have tickle games and fart with each other, whatever it is, it's screaming or it's whispering to get out. And yeah, Stacy is doing that. Remember, she said that she wants to reconnect and be bubbly. And then she said, bubbly, where did that come from? And is she not bubbly now? She's bubbly. She's bubbly.
She is bubbly, and it's so beautiful. And you know, this journey of transforming your health, of supporting others, it awakens and it becomes a vehicle to create big things. So share a little bit about this super fun retreat center that you have on your heart for future.
It's in the works already. The lay of the land has already happened, and I will be doing retreats for overworked parents. It doesn't matter if you're corporate parents, if you're whatever you do, if you are in a place where you are just so disconnected with even yourself, with your children, and working so hard and missing out on the beauty and the fun of life, because we strive to take care of our children. And I get that with all my heart. We work hard. We want to make sure they have food on the table, clothes on their back. And we get sometimes so caught up in our responsibility and what we think we are supposed to do as a parent, and that we focus so hard on the work, then that's all we end up at the end of the day with. And we come home after our kids are in bed. We leave before they get up in the mornings. A lot of us do that. So these retreats are going to be 3-day retreats where parents come and they reconnect on their children on many levels. I'm not giving all my secrets away, but we are going to relearn how to have fun and how to reconnect and let our inner child come out, so that there's nothing missing in ourselves, in our lives, and in that beauty of family. And it doesn't matter if you're parents as a couple. It doesn't matter if you are a single parent. It doesn't make any difference. I might even do a puppy parent one or a kitty parent one. Who knows? As long as you got to reconnect with that beautiful child, so that we are living every day to the fullest. Because I learned at 13 years old that we don't always get that chance. We don't always get tomorrow. and we've got to make tomorrow fun and full of life. And that's my mission in my heart.
You're making me cry over here. I'm getting all teared up. You're so beautiful.
No, I can't wait for you guys to be there.
I'm gonna give a spoiler, and Danica, you might be mad at me for this, but Danica did say that she wants to have a room where like food fights were a free game. And all I can say is if that happens, I'm in, and I want all you parents there because I can't wait to throw spaghetti at somebody. That just sounds so
you got
fun.
it. Oh yeah, that is so happening.
On all my fingers, and I want to throw spaghetti at people, and that just sounds like a complete blast. So
it's going to be an amazing thing.
Yeah. I'm so excited to share Danica with you because not only has she done amazing things in her life, she's overcome some major challenges, some major traumas, but she's out in this world to bring back the whisper. And I can't wait to share more about her journey with her. And if you guys if this is resonating with you, if you are hearing her story and you're like, damn, I miss that kid inside. I really wish I could hear that whisper, or I hear that whisper sometimes, and I just don't know how to bring that back out. Danica's your girl. Please reach out to her, send her a private message, put a comment in this post, because I'll tell you what, she's here to bring out that whisper, and she is doing amazing things. So Danica, I just love you. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. And I can't wait to share more as you just go out and, bring back the childs in all of us. So I love you guys. Much love to all of you. I cannot wait to see you all again. And until the next perfect time.
I love you. Thank you.